All right, we got the last panel of the day. It's a good one, though. We got Orange is the New Black for our 6 o'clock panel. Guys, everybody give a round of applause to Diane Guerrero and Dascha Polanco.
Hello. Wow, what a great turnout.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Now it's a party.
Right.
Hi,
Where we
you look
sitting?
amazing.
We can sit down, or we can play the game, whatever you guys want to do.
I mean,
Get the kid.
what does the audience wants us to do?
You want to
We're thinking about playing cornhole. You just want to sit down? Cornhole?
play? All right, we'll play a little bit and then
Okay. So usually it's up to 21, but we'll do like 12. Do you guys know the rules of cornhole?
just get it in the hole. I mean,
Just put it in the hole.
So the goal is, obviously, yes, get in the hole. 3 points to get in the hole. If you get it on the board, it's 1 point. You can push each other's bags off the hole, and then you can lose points.
Right,
Oh,
right,
wow,
right, right,
wow,
right,
wow.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really a competitive game.
You lose points by
You
now?
can lose points, so if she pushes your bag off and you had 9 points, you go down to 1.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Who's
Yeah.
keeping score?
I'll keep score for you guys.
Okay.
Now, you guys got to do rock, paper, scissors, and who goes first?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Say.
What? Hold on, how do you do it?
Rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot.
No, nobody says say.
I say shoot.
Bueno,
Okay, so
okay,
shoot.
I'll try it your way.
Rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot. Rock, paper,
Yeah.
scissors, say, shoot. All right, you won.
All right.
I've never done it like that.
Okay.
Yellow. We got
Just
orange
rock,
here.
paper,
Gives a little
Shoot.
rhythm.
I'll stand behind you guys. That way you don't pelt me.
Here we go. What's the first question?
So the first question was, Orange is the New Black was Netflix's first big streaming show. What was it like for you guys as actresses when you guys were kind of breaking ground on a new medium of entertainment?
Dos cualquieras de la calle sin nada.
Dos mujeres, un camino. No, it was fire. We had a
Okay.
job.
No,
I don't get this.
throw the bag.
Now throw the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, now we throw it.
When do I answer?
Whenever you like. Oh, so you got 1 point.
Okay, 1 point. Let's see me.
Ay.
Oh,
0 point.
Oh, 0. Okay, you answer.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay. How is my life? Okay. I think just walking in the streets of New York, passing out a fake resume with ripped stockings, and I wasn't doing it just for style. They were just ripped, but still cool, very punk. I was going into bathrooms and getting changed for auditions, and just kind of just trying out my luck, but very optimistic.
Yeah, I had no idea where the show was headed. We would have conversations in our dressing rooms right next to Sesame Street.
That was really cute.
That was. But yeah, we were just excited to be there. And we
Yeah.
were getting to know each other. We clicked from the first day we met.
Yeah, you had these hot pink Doc Martens, remember? The
Oh
charol.
my God.
I was like, who
I
are
totally-
you?
Don't even tell anybody.
were
about
really
that.
cute.
Yeah, they were hot pink.
Obsessed.
What was the audition process like back then?
For me, I just I went in to just a casting in New York City, and they had said it was a web series,
Okay.
and so I was like, honey, say web series, get web series, get anything. Literally, I was auditioning for anything, but then it turned out to be a little more than a web series.
Nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
When I got the first opportunity, do you go or I go?
Oh, sorry.
Come on, stay in it because I don't like to lose.
I have
And you're up.
ADHD is not
I know it's not a thing. Okay, good.
difícil.
Hole.
No.
Oh my God, 1 and 1.
Wait,
On
so
up.
I lost a point?
No.
Yeah, auditioning in
She
New
didn't push
York,
off.
you gotta make it and you gotta get there and you gotta be present and you gotta kill it. You got one chance. Wow, D, you really.
Well, I haven't.
You gotta take a chance,
I haven't gotten in.
even
the
if you don't
hole.
get in the hole, but you get close. Come, is it me? No, I'm orange. So yeah, that audition process was crazy because I had a job and we had no idea what was gonna happen. And
Did you get a call back?
I got a call back. I did.
Oh
Did you?
no, I just.
Well, good things take some time.
no. They
Oh, after I said that.
And you're the real star here.
Wow, absolutely not. I can't
we
be a
go.
star without you.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's no such thing as a sky with one star.
Okay, we're 5-4 now. Look at it.
Look at that.
We did it.
Now, Orange is the New Black was pretty early on in y'all's careers, but what was some of the first roles that you guys had
What, before Orange?
before Orange?
Before Orange, I was part of, my first job as an actress was a movie with James Earl Jones, Give Me Shelter. It was an indie film, and I got the opportunity to work with Vanessa Hudgens, Brendan Fraser. Are we done with the game? Are we tied up? Is that it? Cornhole is done?
No, keep going if you want.
Oh,
She's
okay.
just taking a break.
Oh, I see.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah, and then I had a couple of guest roles on NYC 22 and a couple of other shows. But it was pretty motivating when you start auditioning and you actually book something and you continue to audition and there's opportunities to audition more. So it's not about getting it, it's about being there and having the possibility to get to where you have to get to. And that's how it started for me. So there's moments of ups and downs throughout the audition process, but eventually when you keep batting, you know, you're gonna hit a home run.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Wow, I speak so.
You really do.
It's like descriptive.
Where'd you go? Prison, college?
Yeah.
Do you remember some of your first early on stuff?
Yeah, I did. My first role was in. Actually, I had done an indie called Ashley Amber, and it's exactly what it sounds like. No, I'm just kidding. It was a short film by a Harvard student. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, where I grew up there, and I was like taking classes, and then somebody told me about an audition for a short film, and so I that was like my first audition. I got it. That film went to the Berlinale in Berlin, which was amazing. I was like, wow, okay. And then I kept on auditioning for that. I did a couple corporate videos. Oh, then I was in Person of Interest. I was the intro of that show. I fell asleep at the wheel. And I go into that audition, I go to myself, Diane, if you can't act like you fall asleep at the wheel and run over a dead person, and if you don't get this, you better get the hell out of this. You ain't gonna make it, boo. So that was my test, and I did it, and I got it, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then I did Are We There Yet? I did an episode of Are We There Yet? Remember that show? Are We There Yet? Yeah. I never saw the episode. I wonder what happened to it. I think I did okay. I don't know. Anyway. And then I got Orange.
Did y'all do anything special to prepare for when you were getting ready for Orange is the New Black? Because it's such a big ensemble show, right? And it's definitely like when you're watching it, it's definitely a tone. Was there any preparation for that?
For the audition or for
the
like
show,
the actual
for
show?
the actual show. Well, you already got the part.
Yeah.
What are you doing to prepare for your roles for Maritza and Daya?
Wow. I mean, I think I think my life was like experience enough. I think I feel like I channeled a little bit of my self for the role. I guess growing up in the neighborhood and experiencing lots of people going through that prison industrial complex, right? I mean, I went to visit people in jail when I was a kid. Like, I mean, as early as I can remember, I remember like, oh shit, now I get Twinkies, because like you got the vending machine, you went through the metal detectors, you visit family and stuff. So,
yeah, it's definitely something more seen within our community, incarceration, and having family members. I'm a kid of an incarcerated parent, and extended family as well. So it was something definitely that the essence and the experience we pull from that. I think that actors, it's not about having the same experience, it's how you can relate from your own experiences and implementing that into the character. So for
Yeah, it's
Daya, as a daughter, but also being in there. And also we learned a lot while we was in there because I wasn't locked up. It's a different perspective
Right,
when
right,
you're.
right. I mean,
it
I've
was
never
like we
been
were
locked.
really locked up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? We were,
I wasn't locked up either ever, but
you know, but we were kind of.
we were kind of like
Yeah,
that.
and people really think that we were. So you know,
Yeah,
you
they-
role play.
It's funny. They actually treated us like we actually came from jail.
Yeah. And I'm like, I have
particularly us.
no shade.
No
but yeah.
shade, no shade on anybody else or that show.
I mean, Orange is the New Black, for your character in particular, for Maritza, has a whole issue with the immigration and that got to hit close to home for you as well. And like you went through that when you were a kid as well with your family. What was that like?
Yeah. Well, you know, it was taken straight out of my story because I mean that right around that time. First, you know, there was a big push in the country from activists and different organizations to raise awareness about separated families and what was happening to the country as far as immigrant rights go. I had just begun to share my personal story, and so the writers from the show called and said, "Hey, we want to incorporate this story and with your storyline in particular, and how do you feel about that?" And I'm like, yeah, let's go. It was important to raise awareness for me, still now, obviously, but then when I was first starting in my, I guess, social activism work, I thought, okay, this is a perfect chance to amplify this message and what that side of prison looks like when. Like immigration prison, right? Which is completely different from, even though they want to call it criminal, it's not criminal prison at all.
Well, I mean, I think it's interesting, and especially, I mean, for I feel like most people that are Latinos, whether we're immigrants or not, there's probably one time in our life where we're questioned about it, right? So it's just kind of like the realistic part of it. And what's kind of interesting, I remember watching it back then and thinking, like, that was such a real situation, you know, for Maritza, or because it wasn't like exaggerated in any sort of way. It was just exactly how it was, like how it happens, right? It's just like one day, like, nah, you're done. You know what I mean? So it's just, that's it. So, and I did want to ask you as well, Miss Dascha, about Daya, because Daya's
I'm like too comfortable
progression.
here. Sorry, guys.
Daya's
You guys
progression.
make me feel like I'm at home. You're in my living room. I would make a cute charcuterie, but I'll send you the invite. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Daya's progression through the series is probably the most dramatic as well, but also realistic of what can happen to someone that is exposed to that environment continuously over and over. Because at the end, you would almost say she was, I wouldn't say she wasn't innocent, but she was definitely like more, the way she becomes at the end is very in it, right? Like she's in it, she's in that life. At the beginning, she's still trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
What was it like playing that character and going through that whole progression for Daya?
Well, I think that what I learned from that is that when you're imprisoned, we fail to understand that you're stripped away from your dignity, from your humanity. You're locked up with strangers. You're on survival mode. Everything is pretty much protecting your own self. And I think that there's a lot of trauma that you endure throughout it. And one of the things that I noticed is that there's not therapy accessible to incarcerated individuals. So when you are incarcerated, there's not really a reform in behavior. There's more of like, we're putting you away and we're stripping you from everything that's a necessity for you to just
Fail.
Yeah.
They want you to
You're
fail.
so-
They
yeah.
want you to come back. They want to keep putting bodies in the system so that they continue to use people for slave labor.
Yeah.
And there is no type of rehabilitation that is connected to the incarceration system. There just isn't.
And it's really like if you take a moment to would you take a moment to reflect, to just put yourself in the shoes of, like, for me, for Daya, where Somebody tells you when to eat, tells you when to sleep, tells you what you can do, what you can't do. If you did something, you're gonna get, what are the consequences? There's not really like a moment to guide, to teach, to ask, to treat. Because a lot of incarcerated individuals come from homes that, traumatic homes. So there's a lot of trauma that we tend to ignore. And for Daya, when you see the progression of how she came in, and then towards the end, it's pretty much she grew up there. This is what raised her. You know, it's not like she's walking in there and she's still thinking about. It's like it's a time capsule. You're stuck at the point where you came in, but throughout it, you're being nurtured. Your environment, nature versus nurture, your environment is what's helping you grow, whichever way that is. And if you put a tree in an environment where it's, gonna get hit every so often, or you see moments where there's like a tree and then you put a gate, and then the tree starts to like blend in with the gate, and then you're like, how did that tree? Because eventually, even through the circumstances, we learn to adapt, and she learned to adapt to her environment. Unfortunately, her environment wasn't a private school and a trust fund, but it was what it was, and
Survival.
and that's the consequences of it. That's the fruit of her experience in there.
Now your character kind of ended on I guess you'd call it cliffhanger. I don't know what was the ending for your. Was there an ending for your character?
No.
You like it like that? Or
Daya. Free Daya. Daya forever. Yeah.
So wait, did she live or did she die?
We never know.
We never know.
Yeah.
It's just open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're hoping that maybe they recreate a spin-off where it's like Maritza and Daya go off. We go off. We go off.
Would y'all go back to the roles if they said, "Hey, we're doing a sequel series, unlimited miniseries"? Would you be open to it?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, why not?
That's awesome.
I mean,
The bag. I mean, the bag would be there. The bag.
What bag?
The bag. We ain't coming back if there's no bag.
The
She
animal.
wants that real Netflix
The
money now,
animal.
right?
No, I'd go back if they had some more, if they got creative about our stories and wanted to expand on our characters, because I feel like we had so much to give, or just so much room for story there. So I would be interested. I would just be so curious just to see where our characters could go.
We were also very new.
Yeah.
And we would have conversations about how do we like approach certain situations. Like it's great to be able to have met her and see her growth, like business-wise,
Little tree.
You know what it is that for us, when you dream of doing something and you're blessed to be able to do it, you're in there. You're happy, you're motivated, you're really excited. And then life happens and there's things that you learn. There's the business side of it. And I think that when we first started, we were so cautious and intimidated by holding on to something that we were privileged, got the opportunity to do so, that we were so like, maybe we can't speak about, or maybe we don't have enough input, or we don't have those relationships. But now I think we've developed a sense of.
Yeah, well, we've grown up, we've learned, we know what it is to be in a room and value ourselves enough to take more risks, and that you can only get that from experience. So that's why I think that it would be cool to go back. I wonder what kind of risks we would take.
Ooh.
As our characters, right? Just going, and we did our best too. Like in the show, we were like with our little, with what
The
we
eyeliner,
had,
your eyeliner,
right? The whole eyeliner thing, like all just bringing as much as we had in that moment to the character. I mean, that's priceless, and that's why some people really, really resonate. I mean, who knows? If we would have started off like this, who knows if the amount of people who resonated with our characters would have resonated the same?
Right.
I mean, it's all it's all perspective and
time.
And time.
The time of the show, Like,
Yeah.
I know that if Orange was to come out now, we would blow everything that's out there right now. You know, it's like, what? How we feeling? The experience we have, the confidence. It's like, oh, you guys you want Orange is the New Black? We're going to give you Orange is the
It'd
New
be
Black.
so cool.
Right? It would be fun.
Now, I'd like to end here a little bit on, I'm a nerd, so you guys are both Green Lantern and Jessica Cruz. Y'all realize that?
Yes. Did you know that?
I didn't know you was Green Lantern,
You
too.
don't know shit about me, bro.
You were for Dooms, right? For
Huh?
Dooms? Were
No,
you-
no, no. It was I did a movie.
Yeah, Fatal 5.
What was it?
Fatal 5.
Justice League Fatal 5, and I played Jessica Cruz in
That's
that
her
one.
last name, Cruz. It was like, somebody asked me, I was like, I don't know, Rodriguez. I don't know.
Jessica Perez.
I did the thick Jessica Cruz, you know.
She's really cute. I played the very emo, depressed one. She's like.
Yours didn't want
I
to come out of
woke
the
up-
room, right?
Huh?
Didn't want to leave the house. Yours didn't want to come
Yeah,
out.
because she was. Yeah, her all of her friends were like had been murdered, and she had like serious PTSD. But like I remember, like the first line was like, "I can't get out of bed." Like that was my version
You know
of
what
Jessica
I remember?
Cruz.
When you did Doom's Control, you called me once.
Doom Patrol. When you
Patrol.
did Doom's Control.
You know what I mean? Honey, I'm going, listen, I have a lot of information in my brain.
I
but
love it, I love
she
it.
sent me a prep video or like a picture where they filled you up with like wax.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, she's so hot.
It was
She's
a fun
just
show.
like she always been, a little candle.
Just little candle.
Light me up.
Waiting to be lit.
Light me up.
Yeah.
So last thing I read that we're looking for a Jessica Cruz again
Why?
to be in live action.
A live act. Why
Yeah.
look any further?
Yeah, we got two. Or-
We got two. We got two
Come
right here.
on.
Hello.
so yeah, let me get. They're redoing DC.
Who we need to call?
James. James.
James Gunn.
I'm gonna have to hit him up on ZM. James, what's up?
All right.
Gonna
Yeah.
DM him, gonna slide in.
Somebody call him for me.
But that would be something you guys
I'll
would be
get the number.
interested in, maybe doing some little. If you were to go back to DC in both some way, would it be Jessica Cruz, or is there anything else that you'd be interested in doing?
I'm down to play whomever. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think that the beauty of being an actor is that you want to get the opportunity to do things that people might not think you are able to do it for, you know, whether it's Jessica, whether it's Wonder Woman, whether it's, you know,
Yeah.
Storm, whether it's, what's the other one that I like?
I don't know which other one you like.
Yeah.
Whether it's Paquita,
Paquita.
who's like Storm's, packs her things for Storm. That's why her name is Paquita,
Okay.
because she'd be packing
Crazy
Storm's
Jane.
stuff. You know what I mean? So it's either Paquita or it's
wanna be in there.
Jessica Green Lantern. Yeah,
We
all of
want to
them.
be in there. We
All
wanna,
of 'em.
We want to showcase. We want the opportunity to, you know, to do what it is. But we do know that we want to be intentional, right? We want to be part of the DC world, and
like
we
how
are
you said
part of the DC world.
Yeah.
So let's see how much we get to expand out to others.
That'd be
And it's
awesome.
up to you guys to kind of like put that out there and like advocate for.
You guys, please, we need
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
Sign the petition
you know.
before you leave. Okay, thank you right here.
My wife's planner that I stole that I use for
Yes.
my notes now. Well, we're out of time, but I do want to ask you guys, do you have any last thoughts that you want to bestow upon the audience?
Oh, do we have any questions? Oh, can we do that or no? We're out of time?
Maybe one.
Who has one question?
Come
Maybe I have
on,
a question.
somebody. One question. Get a great
There you
charcuterie.
go. Go ahead.
Favorite scene from Orange is the New Black. Wow. There
Oh
were
my God.
so many.
Insane.
So many scenes.
Her daughter.
Her daughter.
Her daughter. Oh my God, that scene was so scary. So it was like the second episode, right, of the series, first season.
What?
And it was the first time we worked together.
And what I did.
And you were like, you came up to me, you were like, and she was like, you were like, who are you? And I was like, her daughter. That was
and
like,
we fell in love.
and we fell in love. But that was like the scariest thing I've ever done. And I don't know, I'm like, why did I say, years later I watch it, I'm like, damn, why I say it like that? But you know, it did what it do. It did what it did.
I think my one of my favorite scenes was was there. Sorry, you guys. One of my favorite scenes was.
Which one?
I hate you. When we were in the cubicle like all the Spanish girls were in the cubicle. When I was like having like the cramps, you came over. Like I got to.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was a good one.
When somebody gave me something to drink because I was pregnant.
Right. Everybody was like involved and like trying to help you.
That was fun when we used to be in the, what was our side? The seaside? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember the Spanish dorm.
Yeah, it was like they called it Spanish Harlem.
Spanish Harlem.
They
We was in
did.
Spanish Harlem.
They did. That was really fun because everybody was involved, and it just showed you a little bit about like how our community behaves in time of crisis. And I just thought that was, I think that was one of the things they did us right on. It was funny as hell too. It was really
I used
good.
to like the flirty scenes too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you got to be.
But
Get
it
hot
was
and
a
heavy.
show. It was a show that kind of, I think that for us was important to be able to like own, like to be on TV with and show your body. You know, when I'm pregnant, it was vulnerable, but it was also,
It was positive.
it was like, you know what, I'm
they
here.
they
and I'm gonna
encourage body
act on-
positivity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not because I was just naked, guys, but I'm just saying, you know, it was great to show the world, like, look, I'm here and I can do this and so can you. So I know that there's a lot of women that were able to relate to us and to the diversity of body types, where we're from. But we also did a good job at trying to be respectful of the Latin culture, and that what we eat in certain regions, how we speak in certain regions, the music.
Yeah.
So that was also a great part
I know.
of the
I don't
show.
think I've seen anything
No.
like that
No.
since then. It's like
No.
they went back to like
Before the show.
before times. They went back to before times. But yeah, we're the coolest show on TV, man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much.
I'd like to thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for talking Orange and New Black. Thank you for everything you guys done and continue to
Wow,
do.
what
Thank
a
you.
crowd. Can I get a
You guys
hey?
are amazing. They'll be
Hey?
here all weekend.
Can I get an orange is the new black? Orange is the new black. Listen, laugh, guys, laugh.
The tables, so make sure you get some of that at the tables as well.
That's right. Come to the table.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.